What's up guys, I'm Jarkko, a Finnish drummer, and I built myself a soundproof studio into a detached garage here in Finland. And this is the build series of that journey, that mega project which I did, the second part of it. So this video takes you into the middle of this managed chaos, what it is when you're working in limited spaces and doing a serious renovation project like I did. So the earlier episode started from the very beginnings of the build project, from the situation when this was just a garage, and then we did the room within a room build, and this continues from that, where we are finishing the build from the interior side. And also these aspects we are going way more in depth in the Soundproof Studio Build Course, which I'm releasing. It's been designed to help you save a lot of money in your builds, way over the course's price, and also save a ton of time and stress and give you a better chance to succeed in your project, because you're able to see exactly what I did here. In this build of mine and its soundproofing, I'm able to play now here drums in this detached house neighborhood without disturbing my neighbors 24/7. Metal drums, hard-hitting double bass metal drums. But now, let's get back to those times when I was in the middle of this chaos situation there in the build, where we left from at the previous episode. And we are now evening the floor here on the concrete, so we get everything leveled, and then we'll install vinyl, which I already ordered as well. Again, we are here at the mercy of all this stuff what we have still here. We need to fit and jump around this. We have HVAC designer to come check the connections. We are testing the HVAC unit, that everything's connected properly. Sealing everything, soffits, getting the concrete floor leveled and installed. Then we're able to install the floor. The vinyl floor is coming next week, which is also exciting. But now doing this all kind of this like a detail work here, it's a little bit exhausting and pretty tired. And I have so many things again to work on. Starting is always the most difficult part of the process, so remember that. Hopefully the payment is in the end. All right guys, gotta get back to work. See you back in a bit. Well. Another day again. Electrician came yesterday, we did full day. Let's see. Tight spaces still, man. Tight spaces. We are quite far in the process. Still need to connect a couple of pop-up plugs. But then electricity is done, and next week hopefully I'm getting to the acoustics. So things are progressing again. Look at this, finally in state where I'm able to start working in this space with actually having lights from the switches, normal construction lights. So I've been building here now some acoustic panels, some frames, different sizes. I already, a couple of years ago, built my first acoustic panels myself. It's this design. I'm able to use that expertise to figure out this one. So now I need to figure out where am I placing bass trapping, or anyhow as well acoustic treatment, where drums are coming. It's more a fun thing because it's not so dirty work, and I'm able to work inside here in nice premises. So now this is kind of open canvas, and I guess I need to do some measurements as well. Starting to be in pretty nice state, able to bring drums next week maybe here, and doing a lot of finishing and starting to do some decoration stuff. One of the things is that I want it to look nice as well, and figure out where to actually place all this acoustic treatment so that it's modular, and maybe build some Gobos and things like this. 6 o'clock on fall morning. I remembered I don't need to take these dirty shoes anymore because we have flooring here. Got some rock wool, 5 centimeter rock wool. I had 10, I switched it back to 5. In the corners I made these compact bass traps. Check this out guys. Drums are in the place. They've arrived. Woohoo! To figure out still where to put the lighting, the LED strips. They are covering the wall areas, perimeters of the room. I'm able to control them from a switch. And here will be at the moment the computer, editing computer. Where we have most of my gear already moved here. I still haven't put everything in because I want to figure out a new kind of layout, how to lay out my toms and things. Now I have more space. Now I have at least tentatively, potentially a straight floor in here. Then we have inspector here coming also. This will be the final inspection. Let's see what's gonna be the It's gonna be the judgment. So far, pretty good. Is it all done? Is that it? Is it a pass? It's a pass. That's done. Bye. It's exciting times to figure out these things now. No more that much of construction, more of like hanging out and feeling the vibe and seeing how things are working. And then placing the acoustic panels. Let's see the next phase. How it's gonna be in the end. What kind of tests we are doing. How to do micings this time and lighting for the drums. Come on, man. Man, this looks so cool. The Gobos are ready. Smaller Gobo, look at that fellow. And the bigger Gobo. What do you guys think? Alrighty guys, the acoustics are done. The panels have been so-called fabricated, but now next, after I've cleaned everything, I now get to work on that actual playing area. Figure out its lighting, angles for the cameras. It's gonna be exciting and more fun thing to do. I might be still building another ceiling cloud for this lounge area with this track. But now the acoustic parts is now basically done. Nice progress. Now, more fun part, figuring out the playing area, the lights for it and how to film things there, camera angles and things. How will it look like? How am I up the production quality from the earlier times? This is reality of working in small spaces. Now the HVAC unit is on full force. How much can you hear? This is the outtake and this is the fresh air. Look at what we have here. All cased with this board, and also have some storage area here. I think it's pretty clean. And this entrance and the soffit is ready. So, thanks for tuning in, for checking out the soffit. That's done. HVAC is running. It's pretty much done, which is a very nice thing. Success. Got some first light fixtures attached. Mics have been put in place. We are able to record the drums. I haven't still done it. Done the first tests and it sounds healthy, which is cool. So the acoustics were starting to take shape. This room was finally starting to feel like a studio. And now the room has been in use. I've been using it and been enjoying it a lot. I've also filmed already a couple of drum covers here. Check them out. And make sure to check out the first part of this build series, where we take it from the very ground up, this project, and start tackling all these things. And if you're mainly here for the acoustic kind of thing, not building yourself a soundproof studio, I also released now this Acoustics Mini Course, separated to its own mini course from the full course. I saved really thousands by building all this myself, and I'm putting it out there in the mini course and also in the full course, how I built them exactly, if you want to build this yourself as well. Also how I planned this whole studio layout and how the acoustics were planned to fit into that. All the specs there in the mini course and also in the full course, of course. I remember these YouTube previews, they are just a really quite brief summary walkthroughs, overviews, whereas the full courses is where we go to all those difference making things, all the materials and all the ways how you're able to save money, not waste time in your build and get it right the first go. So, thanks for watching. More stuff coming from the studio soon. If you like this video, be sure to drop a comment and also subscribe to the channel if you want to see more what's coming next. So, thanks guys for joining for this. I hope you enjoyed. See you soon in the next videos. Until then, see ya.